What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Woki Bucks, and I'm back again with another video. So the topic that I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to why people come in and out of your life. The one thing that you guys have to understand more than anything is that the people that come into your life and the people that come out of your life, right, that leave your life, are not meant to stay in your life forever. Whoever comes into your life has the option to stay forever, but will most likely make the decision to not stay forever because they expect you to continuously be the same way that you were when they originally met you. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be comfortable being alone. You have to be comfortable not needing people in your life, because when you can get to a point where you're comfortable in your own skin and you don't need others' validation, you don't need others to be in your life, you don't need others to support you, you will be fine. You will be fine. People will always come into your life for one sort of reason or another. And listen, at the end of the day, you have to know the best way to handle that reaction. You have to know the best way to handle that situation or those situations, right? If you believe that people are coming into your life to teach you certain lessons that are going to help you to grow, take those lessons and move on. If they're coming in your life because they're meant to be in your life, right, they will stay in your life for their expected time. But then when time is up, you have to be free enough to let them go. Don't ever feel like in your entire life that you have to force people to stay in your life. People are going to come in like they came in. You didn't force them to come in, right? Just the same way that they're going to leave. You cannot force them to stay. But at the same time as well, when people come into your life and when people exit your life, you have to try to get yourself to become the greatest version of yourself. You have to continuously try to improve on a day-to-day basis, right? You have to have the motivation. You have to have the drive to be able to succeed, to be able to want to get better, regardless of whether people come in and out of your life, right? Certain people, because they lack awareness of this world, will see that people will come into their lives and give them some sort of satisfaction, right? In any shape or form way, right? In any way, shape, or form. And from there, they start to get attached to these people. And these people are not even attached to them. So the thing you have to understand is that when you get attached to somebody that's not attached to you, you're going to end up getting hurt. That is why it is best for you to do things in your best form. Do things that are going to best suit you. I'm not telling you not to help out another person, but at the same time as well, too, when it comes to the topic about getting attached to somebody who's not attached to you, you're going to get hurt. These people are not meant to be in your life long term. You have to see it for what it truly is. If the person that's coming into your life can't even respect you and respect what you stand for, even if they don't fully agree, but as long as the respect is there, there's no problem. But if there's not going to be any type of respect, and all there's going to be is trolling and disrespect, then why does that person need to be in your life? That person is obviously showing you time in and time out that they're not meant to be in your life. But another problem that you guys face is that when people wrong you, you don't hold them accountable. Instead, you're probably thinking that, oh, something's up, let me call them, let me try to talk to them. And listen, you can try to call them and talk to them. I don't have a problem with that, and there's no problem with that. But if you're seeing it time in and time out, especially after you talk to those people, and you're still seeing signs that those people are not meant to be in your life, why do you keep them in your life? You got to hold people accountable for when they're wrong to you. You got to hold people accountable when they're teaching you lessons. You got to hold yourself accountable as well when you're also being taught those lessons and when you're messing up. But the point is that when it comes to people coming in and leaving your life, right, especially when they do wrong to you, you have to be okay with that. Because if they are meant to be in your life forever, they will be in your life forever. You feel what I'm saying? Don't ever feel like you have to force somebody to stay because of the fact that you've been friends 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. The one thing that y'all got to understand is that people change. People's mindsets change. People's situations change. Whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. And that's not to say that you shouldn't help somebody that you started off with from the bottom. But the thing you have to understand is that if you have to go 75% in and they're only going 25%, and there is not any sort of equality or them trying to put in more, or trying to put in a little bit more effort from time to time, or them trying to put in equal effort to manage it out, then one would ask themselves, what is the point of being my friend, or what is the point of them being in my life? You feel what I'm saying? There's just certain people that you just have to really pay attention to. Pay attention to the interactions that you have with that person or these people, because the thing you have to also understand is that people will always give you red flags, or people will always give you signs to show you whether they're meant to be in your life or whether they're not meant to be in your life. It's up to you to determine if you're going to pick up on these signs, right? Or in certain situations, red flags. But that's only going to come from you becoming more spiritually inclined. And you becoming spiritually inclined basically means that you need to ask God for wisdom, understanding, and knowledge to be able to navigate through this matrix. People will always give you signs showing you how they truly are. You all have the ability to be woke. Your third eye is opened. But just because it's open doesn't mean that you can see from it. Let me repeat that again. You all have the ability to be woke. Your third eye is open. But just because it is open doesn't mean that you can see through it. Once you can see through your third eye, you take a step back and you really start to see things from every single aspect. Or if not every single aspect, most aspects. And then from there, you make your decisions. Right? Do not tolerate nonsense from anybody if you know that your worth is higher than the way that they're treating you. If they're treating you worse than you know your worth, then don't tolerate that. Simple as that. You have to be comfortable in your own skin. You have to be comfortable in certain situations, walking away from people that do not value you. You have to value yourself. And valuing yourself is not only a mindset, but it's also in daily actions. Taking care of yourself, getting to your money, growing spiritually, mentally, right? In every single aspect that you can grow, in every single aspect, you're trying to get better so you can become the greatest version of yourself on a day-to-day basis. This is what is important for you to become the greatest version of yourself. Whether people come in and people come out of your life. The one thing that you have to understand is that people will always come in and come out of your life. But you have to continuously grind to become the greatest version of yourself. You feel what I'm saying? You have to want to become greater for yourself so you can become the greatest version of yourself, regardless of how people see you, right? You have to do what's best for you. So at the end of the day, you can become greater, regardless of whether people come into your life or whether people leave your life. People will always leave you with lessons. You learn those lessons and you become greater. You feel what I'm saying? If you understand, it's because you're woke. But if you do not understand, you're not woke. This is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button, leave comments, share this video with your friends. You feel what I'm saying? Woke eBucks is the woke family. Let's continue to grow. Leave me comments. I'll respond to your comments. I'll also respond to each other's comments. You feel what I'm saying? Share this video with as many people as you can share this video with. Let us continue to grow every single day. Subscribe to the channel at Woke eBucks. WOKEEBUKS. Tap the notification bell to get all of these videos that I post. You feel what I'm saying? Social media links and Patreon links will be down in the description below, so make sure you give those a check. But without further ado, it's going to be the end of this video. This is Woke eBucks, and I'm out, man.